Something like that.
Something of that nature.
Well, now we got two players that can't read. We got Suarez, illiterate Yoshi.
From the winner's side, though.
That's right.
Mojo
Suarez.
hydrating for potentially 2 sets ahead of him.
Suarez, I only eat mozzarella sticks and blue Gatorade.
Yes. His favorite flavor is blue.
Yes. Yes, it is the power of the Gatorade that gives him his strength.
Powerade.
No, he prefers Gatorade. He prefers Gatorade to Powerade. He only has Powerade here because that's what we sell. But when Gatorade and Powerade are both available, my boy chooses the blue Gatorade.
If it tastes blue, he will have it. He subsists almost purely on the color blue and grilled cheese, some variety.
Yes. And again, mozzarella sticks.
Which is a grilled cheese.
If you think about it, it really is.
It is a capsule. It is a capsule of grilled cheese.
Yes, pale form. I take my grilled cheese orally.
That's the kind of energy I want all of us to go into this grand finals with. That's how I want this to start.
I can't.
That mozzarella sticks are just grilled cheese pills.
Yeah. If you think about it, if you don't think about it.
If you don't think and just listen to the words coming out of my mouth with no processes, it makes perfect sense.
Frank, I think we've made a breakthrough here today.
You don't think.
Yo, you're right. I know we've made a breakthrough here today. It's just a fact. Ooh, the double-double.
On Sora, no less. You got to have the full hop timing on that for that. I like it.
Man.
Trying to see like how this particular matchup has evolved over the course of the past several months has really been a beauty. Because Mojo versus Suarez in Grand Finals will probably, if you looked up specifically for a Training Tuesday VOD, will most likely give you like at least 10 to 15 iterations of Training Tuesday.
I think if you get even less specific, like, whoa, okay, Suarez. If you go just like Suarez versus Sora, like, because there was a time where BK Chris was giving it a try. A couple others were also doing it too.
Yeah,
like,
Kofi on the Sora grind.
Yep. So yeah, like there's lots of opportunities for the Keyblade Wonder to like learn this dinosaur matchup, and vice versa.
I like it, even just past that, just like how Mojo like used to have an absolute lock on Suarez. And, like, trying to get back to that point with purely Sora has been quite an effort.
I get it. He has a lock on him. Does he have
I promise you, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
You said it.
I promise. Not like this.
Suarez taking that first stock, though. Reading the down air with a up tilt, up air of his own.
It was like a low sitting up air. I know the last time I spoke with him about, like, playing the game, he was talking about how he wanted to incorporate a lot more up air, which at first I thought he was joking, but no, he was actually quite serious, utilizing a lot more up air and neutral, using it as a combo starter, using it within combos.
You know, Frank, I've been thinking lately.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's a start. Yeah, bad way to start. But
Go
you know,
on.
I'm playing Ridley, right? And I'm thinking I want to use more F tilt in my game.
I like poking. Yeah. Poking good.
That's basically what Suarez is saying here. He's like, I want to use my best move.
This move is good. Let's do more of that.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong, though. When you've got a good move, you might as well use it.
Yeah, I mean, it has a lot of applications. We talk about Yoshi stuff on this stream on a very regular basis due to the sheer amount of Suarez and other Yoshis. But, like, up air really is the move that's sort of involved in all the criminal stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's how he gets. It's like Mario up air, you know. It's how you get your combos. It's how you can.
It's how you kill sometimes.
Stuff. Yeah. Sometimes it's how you get your kills. Nice tech from Suarez.
Committing to all 3 hits of Sonic Blade, I think, really smart from Mojo.
Once you get one of them, you should always go for 3. Like,
even if you don't land the first one, if you know your opponent's going to go for an attack, like, you want to be on top of them. And then, of course, you always have that mix-up of going for just the one Sonic Blade, because going for 1 and 2 will give you just a little bit less end lag. And
I can't believe that reached.
Yoshi's eyes are what he hits you with. So, like, they are pretty tall. anytime I talk about Yoshi anatomy, it's always a mistake, but like it really is. Like he hits you with his eye stalks.
Why are they stalks? Why are they described as tall?
Yoshi's just a collection of alien geometries.
We need to go back to grilled cheese. We need to go back, Frank.
Back to the grilled cheese pills.
What got you? What got you, Frank?
Suarez as Yoshi is based in grilled cheese pilled. It's currently dead.
It's one of those kind of nights.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of nights. We're a hot mess.
Oh, yeah.
Just collectively.
I'm about it, though.
Yeah, sometimes that's just what the doctor ordered when that ends game 1. Did you see how he DI'd that?
He did not.
I was going to say, I don't think he DI'd.
If anything, he was holding down because he just down aired. So, like, down doesn't really affect upward base moves like that. So, like, he's just really going to be minimal DI, if anything.
Huh. Not how I expected that game to end, but Suarez takes the first one. If we see more interactions like that, then I could kind of surmise how winners finals went. But
yeah,
see if Mojo shakes himself up.
Suarez is basically playing this like, I'm going to get my hits, get big damage, but like the big difference maker is that he's waiting for Mojo to like get a couple of like, to overcommit a couple of times, and he punishes big when he does so. Oh my god, he almost ended him for that. Only Sora is making it back there. Like, no other character.
Like, straight up, like, even though Bayonetta has, like, the survivability to do something like that, the fact that she's taller, she may have hit that bottom blast zone. Not necessarily bottom blast zone, but the blast zone that's there for when you get hit by meteor moves. Because that's taller.
Yes.
And I feel like one thing
Yoshi
a lot of...
eyes.
Yes. Yoshi eye stalks are quite tall.
Yes.
But, to a more relevant fun fact... one thing people don't realize is that Pokemon Stadium 2 has, like, the closest, relatively speaking, from the base platform to where that blast zone exists for when you get spiked.
Except Yoshi's.
No, even relatively to Yoshi's.
Are you sure?
Stadium has, because that particular blast zone that I'm speaking of is closer to the regular blast zone on Yoshi's.
Okay.
But here, you just sort of die. Like, a little bit more percentage, and Mojo would not have survived that earlier interaction. It's a really wonky thing. You got to look up the actual, like, X and Y values for these points to get what I'm talking about. One of these days I'll talk about it on the Twitter. Regardless. Why did he survive that?
Yoshi armor looks like it got him out of a tough situation, but Mojo followed up the escape route and, yeah, secured his first kill. So now it's Mojo with a nice little lead here.
All right, well, given how persistent Mojo was to planking in earlier sets, I'm trying to see him do a little bit of that here, too.
Sure, now that he's got his first lead, he might as well get some extra damage on the ledge, right? Oh, all right.
All right, if he's going to be on the hunt, this is working out well all the same.
He's been a really big fan of rolling out of the corner today. Like, no one's really given him much trouble for it. I feel like Sora's roll animation is so, like, low to the ground, it's kind of hard to like discern whether he's rolling or like doing his weird dash.
Yeah, I was just about to say, because he does like the floaty dash. You don't want to like try to be in position to cover roll and all of a sudden dash back forward smash gets you. Because it is a very good forward smash for doing dash back forward smash.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's like a Martha smash.
It's the fact that it lingers.
Yeah.
That's the part. Because the startup on it leaves a little bit to be desired. But the lingering part is what like Mojo's able to put to such good use.
Yeah, and the range is just so big. Yup. Whoa, okay. Didn't end up getting hit by the cloud part of the Thundaga. Get up, he had a shield, says get off me. I don't want to get hit with that down air.
Game 2 looking very good for Mojo right now.
Oh, doesn't get punished for the 2? Mojo just kind of just let him land and do nothing about it. I feel like he's fishing for something specific, but I don't know what. Like,
both of them seem to have like a very specific thing they want.
Yeah.
Like with Suarez, he's been itching to get that.
Yeah. Rather than just like play the neutral that like you could be playing, they're just kind of going for like Mojo's been trying to get a counter for the last like minute, and it didn't even kill. So like good stuff, you know.
Yeah. Oh no, not the air dodge.
Even Sora can't make it back from that.
Air dodging close to the stage is such a death sentence.
Especially when the air dodge was down. Uh-oh.
Where are you going? Oh.
That is... yeah, they're like...
Honestly, same.
All right, Frank. It's time for the most important question of the night.
Go for it, Face.
As we've previously established scientifically, mozzarella sticks are just portable grilled cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
They're grilled cheese pills.
Which, by definition, is a sandwich.
It is.
And so, therefore, the question is a mozzarella stick a sandwich?
The only reason I'll say no is because it closes in on itself.
Uh-huh.
So it's more like a burrito.
It is more like a burrito. Yeah, you're right.
Now, if you cut off the ends of a mozzarella stick and cut it in half,
yes,
then it's a grilled cheese.
Yes.
That's just, it returns to its original form.
Yes. Oh. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Use the force, Mojo.
We've done no learning today, but we now know things.
Yeah, no, we've talked a lot about grilled cheese. To be fair, there's not a lot of depth to Suarez hunts for up smash and Mojo hunts for forward smash.
Well, I think this matchup is pretty unique, and there's like I have a good amount that I could be saying for sure, but like I feel like that last game was a lot of fishing for specific interactions rather than like players trying to outplay each other in neutral, whatever. The only exception, again, being like Suarez. Suarez of the two players, I feel like, is looking more for hard reads. And that game obviously just didn't end up getting them, but I don't know.
Like, in itself, this is a matchup where the damage finds itself quickly once they actually enter the scramble. Mm-hmm. But both characters have very good options available to them when it comes to movement for choosing when to go in the scramble and when to leave.
Yeah. These two are like, you know, if you're going to like ultimateframedata.com or whatever it is, you know, and you go to like air mobility, the chart, wow.
Ooh!
There's a hard read and a half for you. Suarez with the big forward smash outwards. That's like the best kind of read. Ooh, he tries to go for it again, but Mojo is going to tech in this time. It's a good decision. But yeah, if you go look at that chart, these guys are like number 2 and number 3 in terms of like maximum floaty airspeed like kind of characters, you know. Okay.
All right, he tried to go for it again. This really specific situation, Suarez has been setting up like all set.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, okay, if you were playing against Captain Falcon, he's dead. We get it, you know, but you're not playing against Captain Falcon. Like,
no, that's the thing is I think he's setting up for like what set of instances do you need as Yoshi to like guarantee that Sora dies there. Because now we've seen the forward air at the ledge, we've seen the wave bounce egg lay, and we've seen now that Suarez is trying to either go for another B-reverse egg lay to go further into the blast zone, or hunt in a position where he's able to land forward air without getting hit by Sora's up B.
Yeah, but again, like going for gimps on Sora is like such a high risk, low reward option. Like, I don't know if it's even worth.
If you get forward air, whether or not it's sour spot or sweet spot in like the edge of the blast zone, that's killing. And if you have the resources as Yoshi to come back unscathed, like that's really good to have a flowchart for edge guarding Sora. Is something that I don't think any character could stake claim to currently.
I don't think Yoshi can either. It hasn't worked out once, really.
Ooh.
I'd rather do stuff like that on stage and just make it like 1 or 2 small reads or reactions, and you know, you're going to get those kills with Yoshi because Sora's really light.
I got to say, though, there is something I got to appreciate about the way John's approaching tonight, where, like, it's very clear he's labbing something in real time. Like, yeah. This is, we're watching someone, like, do the homework.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like,
but at the same time, he's going for what works when he needs to. Because the score is still 2-1.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a messy set, but it is relatively Suarez's favor. So the fact that he's able to stay in an advantageous position in the set while still like researching for ways to make the matchup even easier for him, that's good. That's just really good from a player's skill sense.
Yeah, but it's also giving Mojo the opportunity to learn like the counterplay, and also like, you know, he's giving Mojo a couple of free hits here and there as a result. You know, if you're going for the silly stuff and like, you know, you're trying to lab in real time, then like you're putting yourself at risk. You're just leaving yourself open more than you would be otherwise if you were just like fully engaging in neutral and stuff.
One problem that I have with how Sora's been how Mojo has been approaching tonight.
He's been using that tag like not only like
he's used that since like as long as I've known him.
No, yeah, but like he's even signed up in a couple of brackets. I feel like as Sora too. So I wouldn't be ashamed calling him Sora.
Like Mans truly has committed to the bit about playing as Sora in this game. Regardless, what I was trying to say is a lot of dash back forward smash and a lot of counter attack.
Oh wow, that tech was fantastic. It also needed some SDI too to make it work.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, when Sora gets the reads, it's spicy. I've already talked about how good forward smash is in certain situations, and counterattack is a good counter. But when you're going for a lot of that, you leave yourself open to these situations where Suarez does have the luxury of figuring out how to beat you. Not question if he can, but figure out how, as though he has multiple options.
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, that's a really good assessment. Wow, back here killing at 120. Sora's so light. You're definitely not wrong. I feel like the fact that we both picked up on the fact that Suarez is clearly like, it's not that he's playing with his food, it's that he is figuring out like which of these options is the most efficient now at this point. And the fact that we both observed that probably means it's true, because like I thought I was alone in like my my assessment there, like because maybe Suarez is trying his best and he's just trying to go for the like, weird stuff, but no, I think it actually is. He's going for like experimental options and pushing the boundaries to see what works.
There's a certain level of confidence to doing that in bracket, because just like you highlighted, wherever Suarez fails in going for his attempted edge guard, he's giving Mojo the time to find the counterplay to set edge guard and get in a few licks along the way.
Yep.
So the fact that Suarez is like levying the pros and cons to researching in real time just exactly how he wants to beat up Mojo, and he's still committing to it, is like, this man knows he's going to play to win.
Yeah, and I mean, he has a spare set in the bank, like, if he, if worse comes to worse.
True. I didn't even consider that. That's a whole nother layer of comfort.
Yeah, well, definitely not comfortable if I'm Mojo right now. Suarez is one good hit away from putting Mojo on his last tournament stock, so.
One thing I'm realizing a lot in this particular game. Oh!
Wow, okay. Didn't even need to do all that. But
you saw the mistiming on the up B near the ledge?
Yep.
And that was it.
He lined up that shot from like mid-stage.
With Yoshi's tall eyes, anything is possible.
Yes. It's actually crazy how far away he was from the edge in order to get that to be spaced not only well, but properly. Like, if he was closer, it wouldn't have hit, you know? So he was he needed to be like mid-stage, which is insane. All right, so now Suarez going for all the extra credit that he can. Mojo fighting for his life here, trying to make sure he can turn this one around and get another game out of this grand finals.
Still very positive. I'm mad that that worked the way that it did. Like, the Renegade down smash from Mojo, I feel like almost par of the course when he's in disadvantage. Like, sometimes he'll just throw out a smash attack and hope for the best. That's whatever.
Especially
the fact that
smash.
Suarez's reaction was, oh, I'll down B it and interrupt it. And it worked.
The, well, smooth running right under that egg. I heard that was such a big risk, too.
Fortune favors the bold. You know how it is.
Yep. Mojo trying to mount this comeback right now. Building up 40%. Uh-oh. Getting hit with a forward air, leading to some sort of edge guard here, maybe? Nope. One and done in the corner.
That was something I wanted to bring up earlier, but I'm going to take a chance to talk about now. Suarez, every time that he recognizes Nair 1-2,
Oh,
uses
he
his
gets
jump.
the heck out of dodge.
Like,
Uh-oh.
up air has just not worked at all for Mojo during the set, but it's done wonders for Suarez.
Yep.
3-1 victory. Hot sticks are not grilled cheese pills. Get help.
No.
Well, that's just wrong.
Yeah. We know that now.
Clearly, grilled cheese pills were enough to power Suarez to victory.
Yeah.